Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. Today, I'm just gonna pick Judas. I like damage, and apparently I don't need health, because that's what this basically means. So, basically, what? Why would you do this to me now? I have to. What? Oh my god, this game, how does this happen? Anyway, as Judas, we have 35% more damage. We would have had the Book of Belial, but I just re-rolled it and got the lucky foot, because I just picked up the D6 in the first item room. I can't escape this thing. This item just wants to keep showing up forever. And I'm really sad not to have the Book of Belial, honestly, but you can't say no to the D6. It's one of those things that isn't actually an option. It just pretends to be one so that you think you have control over your life, when in reality, you don't. Basically, also, the Book of Belial does not count for the extra library chance, but it does count for the extra Devil Room chance when you're holding it, and the library, you just have to have picked it up, but it doesn't count, like I said. So that doesn't matter. As Judas, we only have 1 health, so that's kind of the primary first motive thing to fix. And other than that, well, now we have the lucky foot, so pills can't be bad, which means I'm hopeful for a health up. 35% more damage is really nice, and 2 health down. Well, with the D6, we actually have some options, some easier more ability to fix that. So now we got a speed up from our first pill. I'll probably not be taking that again unless I get flight somehow, because I definitely have more speed than I need for the entire game at this point. Alright, well, I mean, now I have to worry about using the D6 better. Monstro 2 should be pretty easy, and or Monstro 1. I fight this with Isaac base damage all the time, so I think Judas base damage will be totally acceptable. All I have to do is worry about getting hit by any of the larger tiers, because those actually would one-shot me. And obviously that would be not preferable, because I have a pretty sweet run thing here going, and I would like to keep it that way. I'm going to reroll this pretty much whatever it is for a health up, hopefully, or just get a health up, of course, because that's kind of the big concern now, especially when we have the D6. All we want is health up right now. So Monstro dies. Now we get a health up. Perfect. And then we're going to finish the floor, because I like to build up as much as I can. If I can get a bunch of pills too, that'd be really nice, because I can figure out what all 6 of them are and hopefully turn something amazing into my reality. It would also be nice if I could pick up 2 cents so I could get an arcade next floor. Note with the lucky foot we have better gambling, and with fortune teller machines we always win. Technically there's a small chance we can lose, but I'd not really expect that ever. So I'm going to use my one and only bomb to try and find the secret room here. I thought that's where it would be, and I'm going to reroll the Ankh into raw liver for +2 health, and full health, but full health doesn't matter. So now we have 4 health as Judas, we have the D6, and we have all of our normal advantages as Judas. Basically, now we have 4 health, which means we're kind of like Maggie. So after the first floor, we're kind of an amalgamation of Isaac, Judas, Cain, and Maggie. And that's kind of amazing, because like all of this stuff is really good. That's kind of weird, though. I can't believe how lucky this run has already been. Okay, so I'm going to touch teleport. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to go get a reroll for it and then do something awesome. I don't know if I saw a door at the start. I might have, honestly, and that means the secret room would be above the spawn, but I don't have any bombs anyway to check. And so far, it doesn't look like there's anything that's going to go up there, so it shouldn't be there. Maybe it was a top secret room, though. That's totally a possibility. Wow, 4 health on the second floor with Judas. I mean, hopefully that continues, and with the D6, I have a lot of influence over whether that does or does not continue. But really, hopefully that continues, and I keep getting more and more health. So now I have 10 cents. That obviously doesn't get me an arcade on this floor, but maybe in the future we will actually have that ability, assuming I don't spend all my money on something or other. Really, though, the arcade could have been helpful. I do mind less, of course, due to the fact that I got such epic, awesome drops, basically. And then watch this one be like Mom's Knife or something. I don't even know. No, but I will take poison bombs. Bob's Curse. 5 more bombs, now they do poison damage, as well as damage over time. Okay. There we go. Every explosion will have a poison cloud, but only our placed bombs will do poison damage. So even though that was a poison cloud there, that has no extra damage or effect or anything. It's not worth using the Emperor card on this floor, by the way. It's just really not. Floor is too short and too easy to want to skip anything. Honestly, if I had my way, I would probably end up keeping this Emperor card until the Depths 2 and use it to get out of the boss room, so that I could see if I got a Devil or Angel room in that case. This is the first run of the session, as pretty much all of my runs are at this point, so we're going to start off with Devil rooms, and that's okay by me. We still haven't taken red heart damage, but I wouldn't really count on the ability to keep that going, because it just, I don't know. I have to take no red heart damage on the floor or the boss to guarantee a Devil room, and I've got a lot left, so that's another item to reroll. We'll see what happens with the whole, yeah, I don't want to touch that now, because I can get it to spawn more by fighting Sloth, and that's more items to reroll. I don't remember what I was saying now. We have to just see what happens with everything. The Devil room and the boss room, assuming we even get the Devil room. Yes, there's a TNT in the corner. It's a graphical glitch. It does not matter. This can't be bad trip or anything. It's health up. What more can you ask for? Health up is in the rotation. There are only 6 pills per run, by the way, and now we know one of them is health up. No! Okay, I don't want the thing to shoot its brimstone laser at me. Remember, I am faster as well, because I got that speed up pill. So I could, yep. Lost me all of my Devil room chance there. That's a shot speed up, so I'm going to reroll it. That's a speed up. So I guess we're done here. I think we are done here. Yeah, I was going to say I could lose all of my Devil room chance right there by taking damage from the boss exploding, which I expected to, and I did. So that kind of sucked, because we went from 135% to 1% chance. Okay, I'm going to get hit here. There's nothing I can really do. I hate this room. It's really stupid, and like I said, I hate it. Oh my god. Okay, this is all my fault, though. Before it was not. That one, that 3 was. So we just lost 99% of a Devil room chance on this floor, meaning the most we can end up with without adding anything to the floor that we don't know is there is going to be, oh my god, 35%, 36%. It's 36. Ugh, keepers, I hate you. I mean, at least I'm Judas, because if I were Isaac, I'd be doing this on 35% less damage than I have right now, and it would just be terrible. It would really just be the worst. Or I could just die. That'd work. Because this run, I would be too sad to lose this. God, keepers suck so much. Stay away from me. You monsters. Please. I can't even hit anything. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. And I really need health, please. I have 3 keys. That's good. No special rooms for the reroll I'm about to have. So that's kind of bad. Health. That's really good. And nothing here. I probably will use a bomb for that health because I really don't want to lose this run. But, oh, hey, nice. Still gonna do it. I didn't leave the room and re-enter for the extra blast radius because I don't know. It could be that the top secret room was right below that room. And in that case, obviously, I'd be sad and feel bad that I didn't check for it, but I'm probably never going to find out, so it won't even be a big deal. Okay, the Husk is a pretty easy boss. Ideally. That's not to say that I'll avoid red heart damage the whole time. It would be very easy for something to go wrong like that. So, 1% chance of a Devil room again. Note it's only red heart damage, and both the floor and the boss matter separately, although the boss, if you take damage on that, counts as the floor. So, yeah. It's kind of like rectangles not being squares, but squares being rectangles. It's kind of like that. So 1% chance of a Devil room. If we get it, amazing. If not, I'm not surprised. Alright, health up. Gonna roll with it. I'm happy with the health up. Now I just have to go find the item room. I've lost tons of rerolls here, and didn't have anything to reroll there. Which, well, that's okay. I still am. I'm sad about the Book of Belial. I wish I had it, but I also would much rather have the D6. So it's not as bad a trade as it seems like, or as I'm making it seem like, because it probably doesn't seem like a bad trade at all to anyone. I could use a bomb for 1 more cent, but I'm definitely not going to. Wow. Really, wow. I need tears and damage soon. My damage is starting to wean. It's now going to be kind of, at this point in time, my damage is about where it needs to be to feel comfortable at all. And even then, it's a little low. So if I can get a fair amount more, I would be mighty pleased. And I thought that thing was going to shoot me like right when I got over there. Holy Water is the easiest reroll. Spider Butt is something that we don't want at all. And probably won't have an opportunity to do anything with. We can't reroll it, I'm sure. So I'm going to finish the floor, see if maybe I miraculously do get a reroll. And then if I can get to 15 cents, I will certainly go to the shop, because this is the last shop that's guaranteed not to be greedy. And we'll go from there. I mean, obviously I can't reroll anything in there, but as long as I get to 15 cents, I don't really feel too bad. Or, yeah, well, as long as I get to 15 cents, I don't feel bad about it. 2 good locations for the secret room. I'm going to check here first, just because I am. Okay, and the next one's next to the shop. I could save a key, but I have less bombs, so I'd rather actually use a key than use 2 bombs when I'd end with 0. 3 cents, that is enough. And that red heart is really nice to have. So now let's go in here and see what we find. I was half expecting the habit, but we're definitely going to buy the coin purse because Lucky Foot and health up is this one. No, it's not. Is one of them health up? That's speed up. Don't want that. No. But actually one of them still could be health up because health down becomes health up, so there could be 2 with the Lucky Foot or the PhD, but we have the Lucky Foot, so that's what's relevant right now. Luck up, and that doesn't really stack with itself, except in the case of Tough Love. Luck up does exactly 2 things. It slightly increases your drop rate of stuff after rooms for 1 luck up. After that, that doesn't matter. And other than that, it improves your chance of firing a tooth with Tough Love. Those are the only 2 things it does. It doesn't affect any other tier effect, I promise. Not even a single one. None of them. There's always someone that says, oh, but it totally affects this tier effect, right? No, it doesn't. I promise. And I don't want to be rude about that. It doesn't. So here we are, and I don't remember if this pill was something that we just had and it was speed up, or if this was telepills. It was telepills. Yeah, I don't want to use that. It could easily screw me over, take me to the I Am Error room, and I'd lose out on the entirety of this floor. Free Tinted Rock is excellent. Actually, it's kind of like the Tinted Rock is paying me to blow it up, because I also got the bomb and the scent from just blowing up the TNT. So, pretty good. Please give me a damage up. And this is a run, even though I don't take like things like Mom's Knife or Brimstone on Isaac runs anymore, I'd take it on this run, without a doubt. I've grown tired of ever using this item, in that, like, I'll pick it up so it doesn't appear again, but I won't use it, even though it has potential benefits. It's just, I don't like teleport. I don't want to teleport anywhere, although the teleport spacebar item can't take you to the I Am Error room. So there's no worry about that. It would just take you somewhere on the floor, but that could be hugely inconvenient. So I just don't even do it. 10 bombs, definitely not, if I can help it. I'd take it given the option, or given no other option. If I use my rerolls on something more useful, or like less useful, I guess, to make it more useful, then fine. And I have to take 10 bombs, it's not the end of the world. But if I have the option, I'm definitely rerolling it. There are a lot better things that we could be getting, and I'd be super down for those. Okay. Last one. One more room for a reroll, and then what'll we pick up? I don't know. Hopefully it's something amazing. I expect that thing to shoot out of its butt, so I'm just actually going to stay out of its parallel, I guess. There's some term for the same line. Then I'm going to stay out of its line of front or back motion. And then we'll be okay. So this is going to get us a reroll. I'm glad this is Caves 2 rather than Depths, or not Depths 2, than Catacombs 2. That's really nice. I'm going to definitely hit up this chest, and that's going to pay for itself easily. Going to get this reroll, and it's going to be something amazing like Mom's Knife. And then other than that, we're going to be on our way to a swift victory, and swift is probably around 50 minutes. Because that's quick for me nowadays. I play this game very slowly. That's what I do. So on to I'm going to go where it's close first. I'm just going to stick where it's near, get the rerolls faster. Although what this doesn't do is allow me to go to the boss room sooner to hope to get more rerolls on the boss item or an earlier reroll on the devil room item, so I know if I want to try and get back in or something. As it stands, chances are I'm getting exactly one reroll on the boss or the devil room because I'm building up rerolls for the item room. And that's, well, how it is. Telepills, still not appealing. And I'm still hanging on to the Emperor, as I said I would probably like to. And watch me have it in time to use it on the mom fight. Really, do watch me. It'll probably happen. Okay, I'll take the half heart for sure. That'll afford me approximately nothing at the moment, but maybe later that'll be important. That is the luck up, I believe. So that puts us 3 out of 9. You need 9 luck ups to shoot all teeth. 9 or more, of course, but 9 is the important number here. And then you are set. All you need is tough love to actually be shooting the all teeth. Oh, thanks, Troll Bomb. You exist. So since it's not perfect, I'm not going to fight the boss right now, and I might end up not getting a reroll at all, which would be sad, but that'd be life, and that'd be sure. So unless we get tough love like right now, or before, whenever I have an opportunity, I'm still taking Brimstone or Mom's Knife or something. I want those items, I like them a lot. They're a ton of fun to use. They're really good. They're not guaranteed wins, though, like some people believe. They're definitely not even close. And that's all there is to it. But we're not there yet, so we'll just keep waiting and hoping. In some cases, you're hoping I don't get them, but, you know, that's not what I'm here about. Just gotta... These guys, the red maws, that's what they're called, red maws. That's M-A-W, like, you know, mouth. They are annoying, potentially. Almost got hit there. Umbilical Cord's a really bad trinket. If you get down to half a red heart, you get a Little Steve familiar for a room. If you already have Little Steve, it apparently gives you Brother Bobby. And it's only for one room, and it's really bad. 9 cents isn't quite enough to get me to the shop, which has a 50% chance of being greed right now. So you know. And we're not getting a reroll unless I waltz into the shop and see the habit and don't get it. Okay, but I kind of needed it to be greed, actually, because I wanted to try and build up a reroll so that I would get to do something. We got Monstro's Tooth in the item room, which is not useful. And we don't get another reroll chance for the boss / devil room unless, well, okay, we don't have to reroll this at all anyway, because we're getting a cube of meat no matter what we do. Unless we fight Krampus in the devil room that we may or may not earn. I still haven't avoided damage quite yet, which means there's still a chance, and it's not an unrealistic chance that I take damage and lose my extra 35% chance that would be afforded to me here. I wanted to use that bomb and hurt Pestilence very badly. I wanted to lethally injure Pestilence, if possible. Okay, I'm going to handle all of the small fry. Or not, I guess. Not is an option too. I want to kill this charger. The charger is the scariest part at the moment. And then that fly. That fly took a close second. Okay, I'm going to not get cornered here, I promise. Really, I do promise. And as you can see, I lived up to it. Okay, so we're going to have a 36% chance of a devil room. We didn't get it. So that sucks. We get a cube of meat. Nothing else we can do on this floor. We're at full health. We've picked up all the items. We could take the telepills in an attempt to get an I Am Error room. And, well, that's a little risky if we do, but I'm going to try and use it effectively in that you can pick up your other pillar card when you use a telepills before you teleport. Note, you can't do that with a Forget Me Now and any other item or anything. That's an instant effect. Nailed it. Didn't take me anywhere close or helpful. Still, I tried. I Am Error room could have been amazing. It also could have been pretty useless, but there is a health up pill, and one of the I Am Error room possibilities for layouts does give you a ton of pills. By the way, it's a 6.66% or 1 in 15 chance that you get an I Am Error room from a telepills and a telepills only. stuff to know. So that floor was kind of a bust. And now, unless... Okay, Curse Room counts as red heart damage. Let's see if we can actually earn a Devil Room for once here. Please. Thank you. What was I saying? I don't even remember. Curse Room counts as red heart damage on the floor, so I'm going to try and earn a Devil Room this time, for real. Not that I have any control over it. There hasn't been a single Soul Heart this whole run. If no one's noticed that, I have. Trust me. I've noticed it a lot. Okay. Have a D6 charge, nothing to use it on. Oh, this room's going to be really annoying. I don't want to deal with these things at all. Gazing Globins are the worst kind of Globins. I mean, there are only 2 types of them, but they're definitely the worst of the 2. Trying to use my Cube of Meat a little bit effectively. Since we have it, it does 7 damage per hit, blocking tears. Contact damage, that is. Oh my god, I'm never going to kill a single enemy here. Look at me and my ninja moves, and it's getting nothing accomplished. You know what? Oh my god, you didn't die. You need to help me. You need to help me right now. I can't do this alone. I can't do it alone. Oh, come on. It didn't hit. Now I'm out of bombs. No, someone died. This is the longest room. I mean, I'm still at Judas base damage, which is better than doing this at Isaac base damage, I suppose. But it's not at all. This isn't reasonable right now. Oh my god. Oh, now I'm cornered. Well, I best, use my Cube of Meat while I can. I only took 1 hit there, and I mean, yeah, it sucks, but I really needed to get something killed. God. Might have never finished this room otherwise. So, lost 99% of the Devil Room chance. I'm just going to the Curse Room now, since there's really no reason not to. It could have an item in it for me. And since we still haven't seen a Devil Room, we're still not able to get Angel Rooms. Just keep that in mind. Darn, nothing at all. So I guess we're continuing on. And we're gonna find the item room, like, right now. Oh, hey, sometimes things work out when you tell them to. And this item room is gonna be Mom's knife? I'm just playing with the theory a little bit. If not right away, after a reroll it will be. Note that Mom's knife might not be in the item room pool this run. It's either in the item room pool or it's in the Devil Room pool, but not both. So let's see if my theory holds. Game Kid. So many spacebar items that I can't make use of these. Mr. Boom! I shouldn't have touched that one. Could have gotten that one to spawn the same I could with Bob's Rotten Head. So that was a mistake. Oh well, though. At least I left Bob's Rotten Head. Oh no, not this room again. You can't do this to me. Okay, poison. Thank you. Bob's Curse, saving days since 2012. It was definitely a Halloween. No, it wasn't a Halloween update. Was it a Halloween update item? It was definitely not in the original game. I don't know if it was a Wrath of the Lamb edition or if it was a Halloween update edition. Okay, that was pretty close. Yeah, I really can't remember. But I do remember it not being in the base game, at least with relative certainty, because I don't know. So, geez, this run is not helping me out anymore. It started me off like, hey, here become every character at once that's worth talking about. Oh, wow. I mean, not that the damage matters besides the fact that I'm losing health, but kind of sucks to take. I've been at low health for a while. Well, let's just get the item I need. Any item I need. I have no damage ups, and that's a seriously big deal. We're to the point where we're not at acceptable range. Those are the first soul hearts to appear. I'm not taking it because it's better to reroll. It would make the Bible appear in the shop up to 7 times if we don't pick it up at all. And, I mean, it's only 3 soul hearts. It's a very temporary bonus. Not one of my favorite items. Definitely got to do this. But this, I mean, it could give me a damage up. It gave me a range up. Worth a bomb and a key? Sure. Why not? Okay. How about all y'all come in here? Yeah, I did just say all y'all. Don't even question the grammatical fortitude of my statement. It's just, it was profound, okay? Knights, not difficult, though. In this room, at the very least, they're no hassle. Darn, just missed. 2 more bombs? I mean, I'm getting plenty of bombs, but those aren't the biggest help in the world. Oh, there goes that. Thank you for killing my enemies for me. Strength, I'm just going to use it for the health recovery right now. I don't want Goathoof, because it is a speed up, and I don't want any more speed than I already have. With hopefully understandable reason, it would cause me more damage than it would save me, because it wouldn't save me any damage at all. I'm more than fast enough to avoid any damage in the game, and I'm still at a point where I have a relatively good amount of precision in my movement, so I don't want more speed if I can avoid it from anything. Though I would take a blood bag, without a doubt. The health recovery would be what made that worth it. A red chest, that's an interesting offer. I mean, that could give me a guppy item. I'd still reroll it to a shop item because I'm in a shop. Note that red chests don't reroll to devil room items guaranteed. They reroll to whatever pool it would be in that room. So Judas's Tongue makes it so that all red heart deals with the devil only cost 1 red heart, and that's really awesome. If I can get a deal with the devil this floor, that would be kind of the caveat here, where I can't make it awesome if I can't use it at all. But things like the Pact, the Mark, Brimstone, some other 2-heart items, I'm sure, those are awesome to have at half off, because they become so good. Not that they're not already, it's just they're so well affordable, and just they're so good items. So we know that that's not the secret room. We know that this thing coming up isn't the secret room, which means that I would have to wager that this was the secret room, right? No. I'm pretty sure we walked in and didn't see a door. Maybe we did, but I don't think we did. Okay, that is a sacrifice room, and I am not interested in that at all. Huh. Okay. Now I just need to kill you. No? Okay. Boss coming right up, I promise. Darn it. I'm using bombs because my damage is so bad, by the way. That's why I'm using bombs with great offensive prejudice. I just am missing words today. They're just like, what word do I mean to have come out right now? I don't know. Let's just put one that's even loosely relevant. There's a soul heart. That's good. And here's the boss. I am going to fight it right away since chances are we're not getting another reroll anyway. Ah, oh, darn. I need to do that towards the middle of a room, but I'm also using the spikes to my advantage. Having the Globins be idiots and walk over the spikes is something that's a very viable option. But what isn't a very viable option is hoping to kill them with your base damage tiers. Okay, why is that not the hitbox? Ah, spikes, you're so broken in my favor most of the time. Oh well. Yeah. Nope, don't mess with me. I will kill you. Oh, I won't kill you right now, though. Now I'll kill you. Okay. Take this half red heart. Let's fight this boss. It's war, so we will get a cube of meat if we don't die, which I find is a very reasonable possibility here. The reason I'm not blowing up the Tinted Rock at this very moment is that War has a bomb attack, and that would most likely blow it up for me, and I'm counting on that. Although I want to use... There it is. Okay, go over here, and that was really close to hitting me, and note that it blew up almost every rock besides the Tinted Rock, but I can wait until the end. I really can. By the way, I get this question a lot, and it's one that I actually just don't know the answer to whatsoever. what's the chance of a tinted rock dropping the small rock? I have no clue, like I just said. Not even a 1. This is comical, though. And God, is my damage bad. That got it. Thank you. For the soul heart, too. Most of War's attacks will do 1 heart of damage to me, so now I can afford 2 hits without losing that 35 extra % for the Devil Room, which is good because I need a Devil Room real bad, especially with Judas's Tongue. So we are easily fast enough to outrun War here, and that makes this phase super easy. I'm glad we finally got into this phase, though. War's better at corners, though, than us turns. So I want to minimize my turning, I guess, because we're better on a straightaway. And we should make this, and I'm really, really, really hoping for this Devil Room. Oh my god. Well, at least we get this cube of meat, and that turns our current cube of meat into an orbital that it'll still block tears and damage enemies on contact, but it also shoots along with us. So I'm going to go re-roll the bean. Well, no, I'm going to clear the floor now because it's actually... I'm not getting another re-roll, and I know it. The damage augmentation that we're going to have, the extra... Just that extra little bit from the cube of meat is going to be huge. I need everything I can get at the moment. That's the tick, and good thing it dropped there, because now we don't have to see it again. Trinkets only appear once, and then when Trinket Pool is emptied, they go to tarot cards instead. And the reason we don't want the tick is that we won't be able to drop it. And since we don't have Mom's Purse and can't really count on being able to get it, then we wouldn't be able to take the Polaroid. And that would obviously be less than preferable if we're trying to make the chest a thing that we do. Which we are, because we always are. No keys going into the next floor. I could check out the challenge room, and I should, since I have enough health to make that a possibility. You just need to have full health, but that's maximum red heart containers. And if your filled red hearts plus your soul hearts are equal to or greater than your max red hearts, then you're good. For that one, boss challenge rooms, you need to have 1 red heart or less filled. So this floor, well, we really need the Devil Room on the next floor. I'll say that much. Especially with Judas's Tongue. And we know where the Emperor will teleport us, so we're good with that. Curse of Darkness means we can't see the map, so that's really annoying. Bee-lickers are also pretty annoying. And other than that, I don't know. We'll see how this floor, where it takes us. What adventure we go on together. This floor and I. Of course it's Necropolis, by the way. Because if it weren't, well, it wouldn't be the right way of having my life go down. Alrighty. Onwards and upwards, I would imagine. No key. I need a key unless this is the secret room, which I'm betting it's not. Okay then. So I need a key so that I can go to that item room. Preferably it drops from this very room because this is when I get a reroll, and that means that I can actually optimize. I was glad we found the item room quickly, but not having a key made it really not helpful. 2 of spades, 2 of clubs, doubles or bombs. 2 of spades would have given us 2 keys, even though we had none. It would normally double our keys. So it's better to use it at 0 than 1, and it's just, I mean, better to save if you can afford to, until you're going to use a key and you haven't gotten more. Just little tidbits. Okay, definitely gonna mess with this beggar. He is gonna be paid off so hard, and it's gonna be great. Oh, thank you, Small Rock. Small Rock, damage up, tears up, speed down. Everything I want right now. Lemon Mishap, everything I don't want right now. Real bad. Shears, not too helpful. It's totally a good item, but it's just totally not helpful. Having this extra damage is huge, especially just like being Judas. That is worth a lot more than it is on Isaac, for example. It's quite nice. We did pick up the dead bird, by the way, and that's one of Eve's starting items. So here we are, making this amalgam even more amalgamous. I don't know if that's a word, but it is now. definitely going to fight the boss right away. It gets us the charge perfectly, and remember we have this Emperor card to teleport us in and out of this very room. Oh, wow. Okay, so I've lost a little bit of my health here, and ideally I can keep this up, not losing my last soul heart, or if I do, not losing any red hearts after that, so that I can get a devil room. It's guaranteed to be earned the first time, but it's not guaranteed to still be there when we teleport back into the same room by using the Emperor. That's to make the doors reappear in case we can get that devil room again, by the way. So even though it teleports us to the same room, the doors will appear and we'll be able to leave, which is what's important here. So this wasn't a very cheese-worthy setup. We don't have the effectiveness of cheesing required to cheese this fight just by standing next to the door so the foot doesn't stomp us. Okay, that was a little scary. So I'm definitely re-rolling that ultimately. Oh my god. Boss room. I'm gonna carry around Judas's tongue for a while in case we find a curse room and it teleports us to the place that we wanted to go, which is the devil room. Oh man. And now that since we did technically earn that devil room, best friend, not good. Usable. Interesting things about it nowadays. What I was saying, since we technically did earn that devil room, guaranteed, like there's no way I didn't earn it. I had a 135% chance to earn it, and there were no multipliers applied to that. So it was the full 135, which means it's the full 100%. We have the 25% multiplier on the next floor, and that is terrible. Okay, I'm going all in here, and then I'm going to keep re-rolling that. I'm going to come back. I'm going to go grab the Polaroid now as well, because the Polaroid will give us invincibility on every hit now, since we only have soul hearts, and that's 5 seconds of invincibility each time. So that's pretty good. We had 6 hearts, and those translated to 18 soul hearts. That's a pretty good start. And I'd much rather be re-rolling in there for a devil room item like the Pact, the Mark, Brimstone, Mom's Knife. Anything that impacts my damage positively, then I'd rather that than anything in the item room pool right now. Unless, of course, Mom's Knife is in that item room pool, which you never know. So getting this key means I'm going straight to the item room and ideally picking up something usable. I've had so many spacebar items appear, it's almost unreasonable. And I would like that to cease, if possible, right now. With something really good. Like, really good. Kamikaze is really good. And every time I say that without explaining, people are like, wait, did you just say that Kamikaze was good? Are you stupid? I'm like, no. No, not at all. It's actually really good, because it's unlimited uses, and you don't have to pay your health, even though it wants you to, but you don't actually have to lose health. You just walk into a wall, not a gap, not an obstacle, like a wall, one of the outside walls. Hold only that direction into the wall, like you see I'm bouncing up and down on the wall a little there. And pressing space, you will take no damage, and I will be right. So it's really good, because it's just unlimited bombs for free. Well, I guess for the cost of your spacebar item slot. Definitely an item I would consider very good. And I've actually had it carry me before, so don't just be like, well, in theory, yeah, sure, that sounds great. But, I mean, come on, you're going to mess that up, right? I mean, it's just, there's no way you're not. No, I had it straight up carry me through runs, at least one. So, don't even. Okay, so this is our one reroll here. Dead cat. Alright, well, we're going to roll with that, because it's going to give me that 1 red heart, and that's fine, because it is only going to give me that half heart like you see, and that means we maintain Polaroid invincibility. It also means that... Is the secret room next to the shop? I want to check that, because I have enough to go to the shop. And anyway, we also are now 2/3 of the way to becoming Guppy, since we got the dead cat, as well as we used Guppy's paw to get all these soul hearts. So it all works out. As long as, I mean, becoming Guppy would save this run. Oh, darn. 8 bombs left. That's all we've got to do on the floor, I believe. I went up here, right? No, I didn't. Okay, that's fine. I'm still happy going 2/3 of the way to being Guppy. Like, I don't mind what I just did. even if I would get another reroll. I doubt I will. And now I'm not going to be taking red hearts because I want to maintain Polaroid invincibility. It's something I kind of need to be successful here. This arcade could be so insanely valuable. We could get a ton of soul hearts if there's a fortune teller in here. Another key, we can go to the shop as well. I'll go down to 15 cents if there's a fortune teller, and then I'll go to the shop most likely. It's not a fortune teller, so I guess it doesn't even matter. We have a 50% chance of winning on the skull game. Okay, normally you have like a 1 in 20 chance of winning on that thing, or 1 in 23 or something like that, and you have instead a 1 in 17 or a 1 in 20, whichever one is right. If it's 23, it's 20. If it's 20 normally, it's 17. So basically you get 3 better in the denominator. I am going to buy the compass. I'm going to buy the soul heart. Compass will show us the general location of icon rooms without showing us how to get to them. And the soul heart is another soul heart. So we're going to go on to the next floor. We're not going to take the shot speed up because it's a shot speed up, and that's really bad in a lot of ways. I explained at least last episode, if not many others. I mean, many others have also had the explanation. It has no benefits and makes a number of things worse, like aiming, lump of coal, homing. Yeah, so I'm going to drink some water now in the transition. And the game has obviously frozen, if you didn't notice, but definitely. And, well, I guess we just wait, because that's all we ever do. All we ever do is wait for this, because it loads eventually, and everything is all well and good. So note that the item I want most in this upcoming Hopeful Devil Room, which we have a 25% of whatever our chance is going to be to get. So Curse of Labyrinth means that we don't get a devil room with items in it here. We just get a devil room that's a trapdoor to Sheol and nothing else. So unless we get a beggar, we're not actually getting an item here if we get a devil room. Note that we do have 50% of whatever our chance would be instead of 25%. Since this is an XL floor, it counts as skipping a floor. We went straight to the second of the 2 floors. But losing that devil room, actually horrible. I am going to go to this curse room with this hermit card, since I'm just going to use that. It's going to randomly teleport me somewhere on the map. Note that that doesn't count as telepills. It doesn't have the ability to take us to the I am error room, so I didn't really fear that, except for inconveniencing me, like, significantly, possibly. But it didn't, so it didn't even matter. It actually helped me because we should be right near the boss. So it only cost us 1 soul heart like it normally would have before. Oh my god, this heart. Oh my god, this heart. And that's all well and good. You can abuse the spike hitbox a bit. Oh, that's not the right way. Okay, that's fine. Then we'll go this way, and this will hopefully be the right way. It looks like it will be. Good, good. So I was really counting on the devil room happening on Utero 1 or Womb 1, which we didn't even get to go to, so that I could get Guppy's tail, which is a 1 heart deal, and then I wouldn't even have to worry about taking anything weird. But no, it's just not even a possibility, which sucks. Blowing this open, profiting bombs. Note that you can't tell tinted rocks from regular rocks in the womb. So if you can, you should blow up all of them so that you have the best chance of getting tinted rocks. But that's a tall ask most of the time. I see that there is a mini boss, but that doesn't really offer me much. I mean, I might get a reroll for it, but I don't know that I want to. Oh, please blow up all the rocks, thank you, and you didn't hit me either. We'll see what this first boss is. I bet it's... Okay, it's not Conquest, and that makes me totally happy with it. Like, Bloat, well-designed boss. Conquest sucks. Conquest is, like, awful. Completely unpleasant. There's a position you can stand in that makes Bloat do the sideways lasers without being able to hit you, and you can get it in a lock, but I don't know the positioning, and I've not... I mean, it's not necessarily risky. If you know how to do it, then it's not risky. But if you don't, like I don't, then it's kind of risky. So that squeezy tears up 2 soul hearts. That makes up for the damage we took there, and then some. I should go to the mini-boss just to see what happens, just to see if I get something from it. I don't necessarily want to clear the floor, even though it would be a good idea. I have a setup that can totally support it. Most likely, at least. assuming that I can maintain the level of play that I've grown accustomed to for this particular run, I should be fine on this. Well, okay, about the second half of this run, because the first half started going pretty badly pretty quickly, but then I picked it up because that's why I'm still alive. I was gonna die if I kept up that other earlier play. So we'll see if we can build up something, and I mean, I guess I could go to the boss challenge room, but look how far away that is. The second boss here is It Lives, by the way, and that shouldn't be too hard. I would like to save some bombs for it so that I can speed it up. But my damage output, it's okay, and this is why I'm actually coming here, because I want to... I mean, in the boss challenge room, we could find, like, Pentagram. I obviously don't want any health, because that would... Oh, it's a secret room. It's greed. That sucks. Health up. I don't think I want that. Actually, that's not the health up. That's the telepills, I think. But pills got me thinking. I don't think I want health up, given the option. Even though it's not filled, there's a lot of potential negativity to come from that. Double gluttony? Well, if I get something to reroll here, if I get heart, definitely a reroll here, because that's health up, and I don't want health up. Dead bird pops out and does 2 damage per hit, by the way. It's doing it right now when you get hit. Okay, well that was fine. But I wanted something to reroll, because I didn't want the health up and full health. And I have this D6 and lots of room spare. This is a run where I need to start building an advantage, just given the opportunity. And the boss challenge room's a great place, because I can reroll for Pentagram, given that it's not... I don't know, given it's not there, and given that there are a lot of rooms left over, which there seem like there should be a reasonable amount of. But for now, this D6 is just going to waste. I can't really greed farm. I can, but I don't see the advantage of it, because chances are I don't get enough items, I don't get enough rerolls, I don't have enough bombs to keep going in there, and I don't really gain anything from it. I probably don't get out of the secret room pool, but if I do, I probably get undefined, is what I'm saying. And if I do get item room items, like I said, I probably don't have the bombs or reroll capability to get something that I really need out of it. So I'm hedging my bets on this one thing here that doesn't cost me all of my bombs that I need to use offensively for other things later. And you are really intriguing, and I would love to play you. Alright, that went exactly as planned. Pentagram. Sadly, getting it now isn't as helpful as getting it earlier, because it's actually an increased 20% chance of earning a devil or angel room. Which, that would have been nice when I had no chance for the whole game. But either way, we are going to be okay here. We're only going to have to fight 2 rounds, and the second one is Monstro 2, which apparently didn't lock on to me to do the stupid death lock that I have for it. I mean, it's the same strategy everyone uses, but still, it has to happen. Oh well, let's just say I did it to get Dead Bird out. Speed things up a little bit. Pentagram is 1 damage up though, and at least it's that, if not the help for the Devil Room that we don't need anymore. Okay, here's the thing. If I play this guy, I can only play it once, and then you're thinking, use your invincibility. But if you do that, you keep gaining half a red heart and gaining or losing half a soul heart. So like, it's no different from just playing it with your soul hearts, really. Is it? You might do it half as fast. Either way, but committing to it's a risk, because I could get to a point where I lose Polaroid invincibility, and I ain't about that life right now. I'm gonna play smarter here and just kind of roll out, get on with the floor, and see if anything goes well. I'm glad we got Pentagram at least though, so now I have reasonable damage. What was our other damage up? It was the small rock. That's also 1 damage up. So we've gotten 2 damage up. The formula is 3.5 times the square root of 1 plus 1.2x, and that's the end of the square root after the 1.2x, and then that's multiplied by your character multiplier and whatever other multipliers you may have accumulated throughout the run. So 2 times 1.2 is 2.4 plus 1, 3.4. Square root of 3.4 is somewhere around, what, like 1.6 or something? I actually don't know. A little less than that, but I actually don't have a clue. I'm not good at square roots that aren't, like, that aren't integers. I'm not good at guessing them. So let's just... 1.6 doesn't seem right. But it can't be 2, so maybe 1.6 does seem right. Oh, look, a devil room that helps me so much. Well, I'll blow up the rock behind it in hopes of a tinted rock. Nothing special about that, but it's fun. And then I'll just go to the cathedral and hope for the best. Note you can't actually get an I am error room on the cathedral or shoal. Only on the chest because they forgot to code it out like they did for the cathedral and shoal. So basically, sucks to be us trying to go anywhere other than, well, trying to telepills anywhere in the chest. Because the I am error room is, it can't have a pathway down. It's just an empty room that you're trapped in. So I left that other room, by the way, because I expect this to be the right way and watch it not be. I wouldn't be honestly surprised if this was the wrong way and that other way was the right way. But I'm counting on the game doing me a favor for once. Which probably isn't something worth counting on because the game's not known to do such a thing. I have no keys in case I do make it to the chest, by the way, so that really sucks. That could potentially ruin my life. Alright, 1 key. I do need to save that as much as possible. Curse room, I'm going to do it. It's a risky proposition, of course, but it's going to have to be worth it. Guppy's tail would be really, really helpful. Guppy's head would be less helpful, but still make us become Guppy. So either way, I want that. Another key, excellent. Perfect timing with these. I forgot I was even gonna have to fight a room, and I took my hand off of the proper keys. I didn't want that Eternal Heart, but I better go in here while it's still free. Ah, well, I tried. The devil, thank you. So sadly, this Eternal Heart's going to give us a health up, and it's going to ruin our Polaroid invincibility. I accidentally placed a bomb. Didn't mean to do that. I pressed Shift while I was getting my hand back to my keyboard. Anyway, this fight's going to be interesting. Note that we still do have Polaroid invincibility since the Eternal Heart doesn't seem to count as really existing. Devil's +2 damage, by the way. It's the same as Book of Belial. Yeah, as I was saying. It doesn't count as a red heart, even though it counts as red heart damage if you take damage losing only the Eternal Heart. So we still have the Polaroid invincibility for this fight, but we won't after we transition floors. Okay, I'm gonna back off. Isaac's gonna die very shortly. Isaac's dead very now. We still don't want to take that heart because we will still be at half a heart, which allows us to at least get Polaroid invincibility if we get low on health. So we have 2 keys to open these up, and I mean, I'll pick this up for the 5 extra bombs, but the virus is not worth it. We need to go big or go home right now, and Monster Manuel and Crack the Sky are not going big, they are going home. So I'm going to head towards the direction that the boss looks like it would be. Oh, that sucks. And remember, no Polaroid invincibility. I'm on my own. I've got to dodge pretty consistently very well. Otherwise, I'm screwed. Note that Wrath's bombs don't count as our place bombs, even though they count for Bobby Bomb. They don't count for other bombs. Or other bomb effects don't count on them. Yeah. That doesn't have to be an item, by the way. Red chests on the chest are still normal red chests, sadly, because if they could just be items, that would be really, really helpful. I guess I'm killing Gluttony last, since now Heart would actually be nice to have, I suppose. Since I'm already screwed as far as health is concerned, and if I die, I am leaving it until I get to the boss. If I die, then... Oh, you jerk, Wrath. Anyway, if I die, having that there to get me a little more health could be the difference between success and failure. Although I think that this is going to be 9 failures. Especially considering we did not find the boss right away. No, you can't bomb your way out of the rooms in the chest. So we're stuck here. We're finishing this room whether I like it or not. And I don't like it. I don't want to be here. Okay, Dead Bird, since you're focusing on this Loki, we will work together and kill this Loki 2 damage faster every, like, second or so than we would have with any of the other ones. Let's leave a bomb there, though. And then Dead Bird's just like, where do I go? I don't know who to kill. Whom to kill, I suppose, would be more proper. If you want to get about that. Dead Bird, you forgot one. Alright, red heart's worse to have than not to. But we've got another reroll, so can it save me? Can it save me? Polyphemus technology. That's kind of far from Polyphemus technology. Or Polyphemus mom's knife. Kind of far. But we can roll with it. Oh, I almost got knocked right into that one. Need to get out of there. Then go away again. Okay, calm down, everybody. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. War. Well, war. Shouldn't be too hard. It should be easier than last time we fought war. Because we've already done half the work, basically, and we already have a lot more damage than we had then. We were at, like, Judas base damage last time we fought war. So it's going to be much easier, as long as I can hit it at all. If I can't hit war, I guess I can't really kill war. There we go. And like I said, this should be much easier. We're not faster, fortunately, but we're stronger. And I guess harder, better, but just not faster. Whoop, okay, good. I slipped right in there. That was a little scary. They can jump on each other and they take damage for that. As you can see by the fact that two of them just died because of jumping on each other, sequentially, basically. Again, don't want the half heart. Thank you. Thank you. Polyphemus damage +4 and then ×2. So that's half the difference we need to be made for us right now. I don't know that this is enough to win, but if I can keep up my dodging, I have a chance. Oh god, greed, that's inconvenient in positioning. Oh no. Alright. Good, at least it didn't spawn the heart right there. Not that it spawned one at all. I needs technology right now. Technology 2 would also be acceptable. I can't do it. I can't take either of them. They're good, but they're not the good that I need. They wouldn't help me ultimately in these upcoming rooms enough either, so they're things that need to be re-rolled. I need to re-roll them fast. Alright. So as with before, Husk should not be difficult at all. But I've been wrong. I don't think I took damage in this room, but I must have, actually. Losing that Polaroid invincibility, that Eternal Heart, was actually the worst thing that could have happened. I think we had a very real chance, if not for that. But we can make this room work. Can does not mean will, but we can. We haven't done much damage to Death. Then again, Death should go off the horse pretty quickly, yeah. Nope. I'm gonna do an extra room to get another reroll. It's a little scary of a proposition, but it's gonna have to be the right one. Whoa! Don't let me do that, guys. Oh, cube of meat. Okay, so let's do this room. Gertie, that's so easy, thank you. This reroll can save me. It completely can't. Oh no. This reroll is getting close to not being able to save me. I think we're going to die 9 times to Blue Baby. I really do. There's nothing sitting around that can help me. This reroll is our last hope. I've gotten exactly what I needed on other occasions before, though. So I guess it's possible. Halo flies and Mom's Knife. Let's go with that. Damage up. That's a little bit of extra health. Forever Alone. Not necessarily helpful. But I don't want to keep going with this. I think that I need to just hedge my bets on this. 2 hits, then 5 seconds of invincibility. And, well, we have a low fire rate and high damage. This is what we've got. Okay, shoot that in there. We're going to avoid damage as long as possible. If possible. Okay, that was damage already. The attack fly is not going to help us, by the way. Oh, now we're going to die. Oh, okay. I tried to back off, but I tried to also be really, really vengeful with my tactics of damage. So note if you leave the room and re-enter, you lose the effect of the poison on your bombs, which isn't particularly helpful when you're trying to kill things. But it still gives you the extra blast radius, as you can see by the explosive residue on the ground. Okay, we made it to phase 2 and then immediately died. I don't think that the rooms can help us very much. That's the thing. I'll give it until 3. And then I'll do more rooms and probably die in those. Oh, this is... I mean, can't win them all. I've had really, really risky, bad situations going into Blue Baby for the last few episodes. Skip the breaking episode, I suppose. And come out on top, but this time it's just not the way that the world is going to work. I can say with confidence. Okay, so now I'll go do some rooms and see if maybe something will save me. I'm not confident. But I tried. I did try. Oh, double super lust. That's good. Yeah, I'm not doing that room because that'll kill me. It's not impossible at all. It's very doable. But it's not the room that I want to even risk. Honestly, it's not worth it because I need to be saved very, very hard, and it's just unlikely to happen. I don't have anything to reroll at the moment either, since I took the Forever Alone, which I kind of knew I shouldn't have, but at the same time I was planning on winning, so it wouldn't have mattered had I won. Still, it was a misplay since I did lose. Okay, these are the slow ones too. We'll get a soul heart, which is nice, but just one soul heart doesn't help me enough. I am not going to take the soul heart immediately. I'll take the soul heart if I get down to... I would die on the next hit. So that's the plan, because if I can build something up and maybe pose... Oh, we didn't get a soul heart. That's unfortunate. Health up, that's good. So yeah, I have a reroll, but I have nothing to reroll, so it doesn't matter that I do. And note that the health up is not filled, so it doesn't help me at the moment. I'm going without the health up until I respawn, assuming I respawn, or until I finish off the floor to the point where I'm not doing any more rooms. Okay, this room should be completely doable. It's just a little intense. Okay. Just focus on what you can at the moment. We have good range. We can easily manage these brains, I promise. We can do it. The champion one is what I'm counting on. Give me something good, but it didn't. And we get 1 cent. Well, let's just keep going. We've got 2 more rooms, maybe more. Oh, nope, one's double super lust, so that's a room we're skipping. Of course, after dying, now we have to use the health up, since it's our last life and we don't want to die with it. Grab a half heart so we get 5 seconds of invincibility if we get hit again. And then go somewhere, anywhere, right there, to that other last room. That might not be the last. It is, it's Gertie. This is very doable. Especially when I do this. Have the 2 damage per frame, maybe. Melt. Okay, we've got 1 reroll. 1 item. Shoop-de-whoop. And we get... Bucket of lard. Oh, you don't say. Okay, so that allows us a lot, in all honesty. 4 health. We've got a chance, maybe. So I need to take you. And then, what kind of heart are you? Okay, there are 2 of you, and you're half hearts. So this is what we needed. And this is it. This is it, right here. This is the last fight. This is the best chance. Here's hoping. If I can avoid damage for a super long time, that would have been nice. Oh, well, never mind me. Just what I say, just blatantly ignore it and pretend I said the opposite. So I guess that wouldn't be blatantly ignoring it. It would be take what I said and assume that I meant the opposite. So here we go again. Back off. And we're gonna die. Because this just isn't the setup we need. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, God, I dodged right into that. Thank you, cube of meat. Ugh. Okay. Nope. Nope. Blue baby. Blue baby. No! I was so close. I was so close. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that run. It was pretty harrowing there at the end, and it almost worked out. There was a red heart and everything. We had a chance. But it was not successful. Regardless, like I said, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.